The first shipments of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine will leave Kalamazoo, Michigan on Sunday after FDA authorized the vaccine for emergency use, which is a landmark in this pandemic. Quote, we're having this mass casualty event every day here in the U.S., but now we have this vaccine developed in record time that can, in time, really save us and save our country and save the world from this awful pandemic, unquote. Mr. Hicks, please speak your mind on this case.
You know, I hope and pray that it works. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, listen, it's a vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
I know these are skilled scientists and they work really hard. And, you know, you're talking about the best minds of creating something that, you know, is going to save lives down the road, hopefully. And as far as that and getting back to normal, because I don't think we'll ever go back to a new normal. I don't know if you guys agree with me or disagree with me.
I agree.
But
I agree with that.
Whatever as best normal as we can be, if this thing can help and it gets us back to close to a new normal as possible, then, you know, I'm all for it. I'm excited about it. It's like Pete, you were saying, we're looking down. You were talking about basically the end of 2020 and going over to 2021.
Correct.
I think mentally we kind of need that, and to have that hope. I think it also kind of makes you feel better because you're like, okay, finally, like there's something in the works. There's something that's coming up, and people can start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So I think psychologically that will help us as well. You know, I'm interested in who's getting it. Obviously, I want to make sure, obviously, that our healthcare workers, our healthcare providers, obviously, they get it first.
100%.
All the important people. But I also want to make sure, you know, seniors and poor people who look like us, are also making sure that we're getting it. Because I think sometimes people with money are going to Trump. And that was not any pun. That was not any. I'm just saying.
Oh, it's not a pun. Continue.
Don't worry, man. You say anything about Trump, you want.
That's right. That's right.
Whether we agree, disagree, or whatever, the Operation Warp Speed, from what is being reported from the things that we have seen in the media, saying that was actually, you know, a good thing. So I just want to make sure that the right people get it, man. And I really mean, after the healthcare workers and everybody else, that people like us, I want to make sure that we get it. And I know there's some fears, especially I'm speaking as a black man. There's fear with us taking vaccine and things like that. You're talking about history, things like that. Do we trust it? You know, that's a topic for another discussion and whatnot.
I'm going to dive into that because you know there's actually been.
So that's where I'm at.
And that's cool. I dig that 100%. And interesting, Cortez, I read something last night that there were 4 people that actually took the Pfizer vaccine and wound up getting a side effect of Bell's palsy. So if you don't know what Bell's palsy is, basically it's almost like a paralytic part of like the side of your face starts to droop. It's very scary to actually know that this vaccine supposedly now has this type of side effect. That goes back to what you were saying, Orrie, as far as going into the past with trying to get trying to have a vaccine, and next thing you know, you find out it's syphilis. You know, I mean, we know these type of clouds that these smoke screens that we've been getting through the years. So Cortez, do you think that this is really going to be a beneficial vaccine without side effects, or do you feel as if our peoples are still going to be in doubt of this vaccine?
I feel as though at this particular point in history, man, please keep in mind, folks, this is not going to cure COVID. This is a vaccine, because some people believe if I take it, it's going to cure it. No. This is more like you taking something for the flu. It's like a flu shot. Each year, a new flu comes out, so you got to take a new shot every so often. This is supposed to take the severity or take down the symptoms of COVID. I personally think through trial and error, they're gonna have to probably go back and remix some of it. I know that for a fact, man, because not everybody's body is going to cooperate with this drug. And the best thing I like about since they have started it, we can work off of what they already are doing over there. We can look and examine and find out, okay, this certain type of the population is having allergic reactions to it. Maybe we need to do more of this, do more of that. They had a study of 60% of Americans are vaccinated. We're in good shape for the whole entire country. There's going to be something that's going to go right out the night that they don't want to take it. And that's their constitutional right.
Yes, it is.
keep in mind, folks, if you do get vaccinated, you still got to wear the mask and still practice social distancing.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a free gold card. This is not a gold card. Once you take the vaccination, that you're not going to catch it. You can still catch COVID, but it won't be as bad. You won't have to get put on a ventilator. This and that. It's just a lot going on right now. I hear a lot of conversations with people telling me why they want to take it, and they're telling me why they want to take it.
Mm-hmm.
It's your constitutional right, folks.
Yeah.
But in a couple of years, what's going to happen? I give it about 3 years. By that time, everybody should be vaccinated. If you're not on the vaccination train by then, I don't know what to tell you to do, because by that, everything's going to be back up and running. Everything's going to be back up and running, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how they roll it out is going to be quite interesting. I mean, they just considered us teachers essential workers now. They're telling us.
Well, it's about damn time. Working with those bastard children.
I looked at, because each state has its own phases. I'm in Delaware, so I don't know how Delaware's going to do, but I know PA has like what you call a phase 3 for teachers. I think the first phase is people in the medical field. Second phase, I think, is people in the medical field and senior citizens. Right. Second phase is officers,
right?
Which I think they should be number one, to be honest. But then it trickles down to educators and everything else after that, man.
Because remember, winter's coming. You're going to have the flu, and then the combination of having the flu and having the Rona, I mean, that's a deadly combination right there. We all know that. So we're trying to avoid that. And the way to avoid it, the social distancing. We have our 4 commandments, Orrie. Cortez, can you break those down, please?
The 4 commandments?
The 4 commandments of the Rona.
GPS is not here, so I'm going to have to take his place.
That's
and
right.
Say it.
That's right.
First, wear a mask.
Wear a mask. That's right. Number 2.
Second, wash your hands.
Wash your hands, always. Got to. Number 3.
Third, wipe your ass.
Wash your ass. Because you know that shit dirty, and Rona can come out of your farts. We know that. Number 4.
I know we had number 4.
Yes, we did. It's called social distancing. God damn, Jesus, bro.
Social distancing. We say wipe. Reason why we say wipe your ass, or we had a toilet paper shortage.
Crisis.
When it started off. We had it twice, man. And we're telling people, we're like, look, man, y'all need to stop trying to hoard the damn toilet paper out here in these supermarkets.
Yep.
But now it seems like it has come to a head. I don't see people hoarding stuff anymore.
No. I mean, I don't see any of the security guards loaded with their Glocks and everything like that, like I did before. It was that bad. When you go into your Walmart and they're just strapped, and they're like, wait a minute, only 1 per customer? Okay, all right, I'll drop the toilet paper. Thank you much. But overall, in the end, we really do hope that this gets out to everybody quickly. And yes, essential personnel and first responders, they all need to get that first.